Hello and welcome to a game of Dota 2 for Neolution GosuCup. We are in the 9th installment of GosuCup, and we'll see Tell Me Why taking on Dabeluvva, or, well, actually, they actually changed their names. Previous game they were going under Ballsacks, today they are going under Lil Striker, but Dabeluvva is their name. They are formerly known as Natural 9, or at least quite a few of them are formerly Natural 9 players, and therefore formerly TI2 contestants as Absolute Legends. Tell Me Why, a little bit more unknown team, but also a team that has been in the scene for a while. And both of these teams just lost against their opponents. VG Gaming and Mineski are the ones to sit in the winners bracket right now, waiting for this game to be done before we jump ourselves into that one. But loser bracket round number 1, that's where we're at right now. Of course, double elimination bracket with best out of 1 games. We have got a Bad Rider and an IO band, which are the more stable bands. And we're seeing a Nyx Assassin and a Lifestealer band as well. So pretty strong bands and pretty, well, not really standard bands with the Lifestealer and the Nyx Assassin. I mean, we still have indeed the Darkseer, the Visage, the OD all in the pool, but all heroes that are normally picked up fairly early on. So we're gonna see what Tell Me Why is gonna pick up. Naga Siren is the hero that they want to have. Of course, they were up against that in the previous game, and they lost against the Naga Siren. So they have some newfound respect for the Naga Siren, and we'll see if they can win with that one. And which hero are they picking up together with that? Let's see. Taking their time. Still have, of course, all the bonus time in the world left to do this thinking. That's what they're doing. And actually, they pick up the Nature's Prophet. And this reminds me that I still have to tweet out that this game is going on. So I will do exactly that and say loser bracket round 1 now live on my stream. Gyrocopter will be picked up by Little Strika. They actually saw Tell Me Why play with that in the previous game. And they didn't win with that in the end, so who knows? Maybe they can take that down. Maybe they can copy their enemy's lineup
5 seconds remaining
of the previous game. Tell me why that is. I mean, Nature's Prophet was there as well. They're already up against the Gyrocopter. And the Darkseer as well. I believe there was a Darkseer. I don't know, actually, that was the game before that. Razor gets banned out. Still have an OD in the pool, so that's a logical, indeed, reply for the banning out of that hero. Still have the Visage in the pool as well. We have both teams still needing one support, or at least assuming Tell Me Why is running the Naga Siren as support, and they're not going to have a solid jungle hero. I mean, Chen, Enchantress, etc. are still in the pool as well.
Remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Weaver getting banned out by Lil Strika or Dabeluvva.
Team ban.
Tell Me Why. One more ban left to go and then a pickup. They ban out the Dragon Knight and pick up the Puck. We still have a Templar Assassin in the pool though. A hero that normally is able to destroy Puck in the mid lane. Might not be picked up right now, but could be picked up as the 4th pick. As long as Tell Me Why doesn't get another deny-in. That's all that matters. But they're taking their time. They are so far the only one that actually used some bonus time.
10 seconds.
With Tell Me Why not using bonus time at all.
5 seconds remaining.
And do they want to already pick up the counter towards the Puck? I mean, in theory, Queen of Pain is there as well. But they go for a support. They go for the Keeper of the Light. One hero that, I mean, okay, it's strong. Also, just in terms of counter push, with Nature's Prophet there, you kind of need some extra counter push. But they also pick it up, I believe, to just deny it to Tell Me Why, because the Keeper of the Light together with the Naga Siren is just very strong.
Crystal Maiden.
But they go for Crystal Maiden. Extra early game nuke damage. I like a Crystal Maiden, but I've learned to like her more in an aggressive tri-lane composition where she can actually use her nuke. Or at least, if she is on the safe lane and there is an aggressive tri-lane against her. We're gonna see Dabeluvva thinking about their last pickup before we head ourselves into the next banning phase. Is it gonna be a TA or Queen of Pain? I mean, I mentioned two heroes, right? Queen of Pain and TA both are doing okay against the puck. And because there are still two in the pool, they might just, you know, forget about picking up one of those and just decide after we had another ban. I mean, we still have a Storm in the pool as well. Storm is considered to be a little bit of a counter towards a Nature's Prophet. Not that ideal up against the puck, but shouldn't die, at least. And they're ticking into their last minute of bonus time. And let's see how they do. Come on! Taking their time. I don't like that. Well, I assume, like, you know, it's okay, but... Chop chop. I like the team fight synergy for Tell Me Why. Song into Dream Coil, Crystal Maiden ulti. Yeah. Nature's Prophet ultimate bouncing through at the end. It's quite potent. Don't get me wrong though, I mean, the Radiant team, Dabeluvva, looking quite solid as well.
Lion.
In terms of team fight, a little bit less solid right now with the Lion. Lion actually has a lot of things in common with Crystal Maiden. One of them was being... He is the second squishiest hero of the game. Crystal Maiden squishiest, Lion second squishiest, but they're actually not that far apart. So, Crystal Maiden and Lion, very easy targets. And of course, Puck is going to be profiting from that one. And we're going to be seeing if Dabeluvva is going to be able to pick up a nice solid mid-hero as well that can take advantage of that squishiness of the Crystal Maiden. Doesn't have too much issues with the Naga, Siren and Snare. Tell Me Why. Now he's going into their bonus time, which is quite surprising considering they just had a lot of time that they could have thought about this. The time that Dabeluvva was going for their last pickup, or their Lion pickup, they could also have thought about what they were going to do, but they didn't. Apparently, or at least not hard enough, let's put it that way. But yeah, the team fight potential, you've got yourself Cool Down, Illuminate, and Vacuum Darksteel Wall. It's quite potent as well, especially the Cool Down with the Vacuum. And if you get an Illuminate over the top, that's already, of course, a lot of extra damage. But it's very strong, for sure. Still a lot of potential for different kind of lanes, though. Like, I'm expecting safe lanes from both sides. But the potential is there to maybe have an aggressive trial lane. And Sand King is the one to get banned out. So far, we've seen Pudges picked up by Dabeluvva in both the games that we've seen them play so far in terms of their mid lane. But I believe that they have come to the conclusion that playing Pudge while having 400 ping might not be that ideal, so I'm not expecting a Pudge at this point. And they also said in the lobby chat that we're not going to go for a Pudge anymore, so that's what that gave away that. Of course, they also played a couple of times the Timbersaw.
Reserve time.
But also that might not be that ideal to play due to the lag. Because we are at a Singaporean server. And Dabeluvva is from Australia. And I will check the pings when we're inside the game, but it's quite bad. Anti-Mage gets picked up, that will be the solid carry for Tell Me Why. From up against that Gyrocopter. And actually, secretly, I hope that Lion will be mid. And then they pick up something else for the Keeper of the Light Gyrocopter combination. Lion mid. With an Aghanims. I can dream. I can hope. Lion, if Lion goes mid, then he'll have Crystal Maiden as free food the entire game.
10 seconds remaining.
Ugh, come on. They said they wouldn't do it. They said they wouldn't, I swear. I have records. I can actually check the lobby. Don't worry. No more Pudge. See? Yeah, no worry. No more Pudge. No more patch. Too lag. 2 people said that. And they disconnected. Rehost after the draft. Okay. Let's just rehost. Leave a game. Join game. Join game. Join lobby. Join thing. So we're gonna have this on because, you know, this is all gonna be in the VOD. It's cool. Anyways. Where's the sound gone? Oh, there we are. Ah! They was lagging heavily, so we needed a different server. But they did say, I just showed you, they did say no pudge due to lag. But we're gonna have balls pudge again. But they, don't get me, like, really, they had 400 ping though. It's, yeah. Mermaid? Mermaid. Look at the stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Kudos if you know where that's from. Okay, so we are waiting for Mermaid to jump herself in the slot. Broadcaster slot 5 is his or hers, whichever that is. And then we're gonna go again. But oh well, we're gonna see it. Come on. Come on, jump yourself in the slot. We wait him. Wait him. Okay, go. Apparently it's a him. So it's a merman. We're gonna call him a merman. Let's see if this pudge can get some hooks on anybody actually, because the hooks have not been that successful. But again, he was playing with 400 ping in the previous game that he played pudge in. Seriously, 400 ping pudge is not an easy thing to do. Go on. Load. Load. Spectators loaded 11 out of 12. And by the way, for people wondering, there are indeed a lot of casters for this. 3 different casters in English, actually 4. I think Cyclops is casting in English on a different channel. Then you of course got Beyond Summit 2. And you also got a Lily, the Porcelain Lily. Lag. Stream resets in 2 minutes. I don't know why. It's weird. Come on. Sorry for that interruption, by the way. You should be back by now. But we are here and we are back and we are... Yeah, no, we also have able to move the camera around. So let's see who's playing what here. Of course, once again, we are watching the GosuCup. It is Neolution GosuCup Asia. We are in the 9th installment of GosuCup. And we're gonna see the loser bracket semi-finals. Both of these teams just lost, so they're looking for a win. If you lose this game, you're out. We're gonna see Tell Me Why on the dire side. Kate will play the puck in the mid lane. We're gonna have Noxon playing the Naga Siren. He'll be on the bottom lane. And the fountain so far is BZ. He was a carry player in the previous game. We'll play the Nature's Prophet this game, and we'll go into that jungle. I was expecting Naga Siren to be on a support. She is a support. She's just gonna ward. Nature's Prophet will go into jungle / bottom lane, depending on where he thinks he can do best. Upper will play the Crystal Maiden, and of course, last one, it is Bungsel Roti playing the Anti-Mage. And that's everybody on Tell Me Why. And we're gonna check out Dabeluvva or Little Bitch. That's the only time that I say that. It is Dabeluvva playing on the Radiant side. We have Wub playing the Lion. It will be Shaitan playing the Keeper of the Light. On the mid lane we have Balls playing the Pudge. We have MMH playing the Gyrocopter. And last but not least, it is Darnell playing the Darkseer.
The battle begins.
So the Dabeluvva guys are formerly known as Natural 9. The Australians. And oh yeah, because of that I have to check the ping, because they have a Pudge. Indeed. Pudge has 400 ping. He had 400 ping in the previous game as well. As in the game where they actually also played Pudge. And they lost with that. Yesterday they won with the Pudge at the same amount of ping, but yeah, quite surprising to see that this Pudge indeed has this amount of ping and still still comfortable in picking Pudge. It's quite impressive that they actually are that ballsy. Pun intended! Ah, his name is Balls. Sorry. Can't help myself sometimes. Especially not when I'm tired. Wow, this Lion will never clean out that treant in 5 seconds. It's kinda sad. Nice job though from Wub. Make sure that he gets at least 2 creeps. In the end still gets a treant. Nice job indeed. Very nice job. Balls in the meantime, not so nice job, because he might actually be in a lot of trouble here. He has got 2 selves, so he should be okay. And in comes the Darkseer to try and help out, but this Pug already is dominating this mid lane. 4-1 so far. Pudge also 4 last hits, but already getting harassed so much. And it's actually a dual lane. We have Crystal Maiden helping out here as well. So I wouldn't be surprised to have a rotation towards the mid lane to help the Pudge out. To have maybe Lion help the Pudge out. Lion also one of those heroes that can really benefit from those levels, having those 2 disables. And actually Mana Leak is, or yeah, Mana Burn is actually pretty good. Mana Drain. Leak, Burn, Drain, yeah. He's still pretty solid against the Puck for sure. If you time it for jungle, he is not even attempting to be on the top lane up against his Anti-Mage. And Anti-Mage therefore just has free farm, as does the Naga Siren, who now can just free farm in the jungle. And can just pull and stack all day long. Keeper of the Light in the meantime, indeed coming towards the mid lane, giving Pudge a little bit of extra mana. Oh. That's a taunt. Awesome. Because he can double damage rune up on the Crystal Maiden, just because otherwise someone else would get the rune. And this is all farm that Darkseer and Pudge and Gyrocopter could potentially take. I'm expecting they're stacking it up for the Gyrocopter. But who knows. Cat hanging mid-air. We have the treads now up for the Anti-Mage. No first blood on the board just yet. And if I were to guess where the first blood was happening, I would say mid lane. And I would actually not say in favor of the Pudge. Pudge would then be, of course, the one to die. Especially with his lane just going so much in favor of Puck. 9 for 0 versus 17 for 10. That's a big difference. And Crystal Maiden there, of course he is soaking some experience. So that means that Pudge is actually doing quite okay experience-wise compared to the Pudge. Puck and Pudge, oh god, it's annoying. But once that Puck is level 6, this Pudge will probably go down. Nature's Prophet indeed taking refuge in the jungle. Level 2, so he will get his hand on Midas at some point and we'll be catching up. But right now, this is a Gyrocopter free farming against an Anti-Mage free farming. And let's see who is able to do the most with the farm he gets. Of course, Anti-Mage goes for that flash farm build. Gyrocopter will probably go for a Shadow Blade and see if he can make something happen on the map, or at least that's what I'm hoping for. Because you can't really hope to out-carry an anti-mage. Not with a Pudge in the pool.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Here comes the Keeper of the Light. Look for a hook. That's a phase shift, and that's a dodge. 400 ping, people. That's my excuse. My stream dropped again? Why? Wonder why that is happening. Didn't have issues yesterday, or the day before, and the day before that, and the day before that. Surprising. Yeah, I should be getting back to the game. Oh, this is right with first blood and snares there. Darkseer troubled and killed. Not sure why he was there to begin with. He was in the jungle the whole time. Decided to come into anti-push, but even if you do that, you just stick around here, put down iron shells for the creep waves that move up to high ground. So first blood goes the way of Tell Me Why. And starts bashing on those tier 1 towers. And with the Nature's Prophet there, making some treants. That's a very fast way of pushing down the towers.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Anti-mage jumping forward, finds himself a Keeper of Light and a Darkseer. He has to be careful here. But they are still wanting to take down those towers and should be able to do that as well. Iron Shell trying to help out. Tower down nonetheless though, and goes the way of the anti-mage as well, so extra gold for him.
Tower has fallen.
Pudge, looking for a hook perhaps. He is level 6. Almost gets it, but almost is not enough.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Sorry for the disconnect, by the way. Everything should be okay again, but then again, I said that last time as well. But oh well, nothing to be done about that right now. Shatan, in the meantime, has got some boots. He's continuing to farm in the jungle, so the stack that he made is actually for himself. In the meantime, bot lane getting pushed as well. This is not something where Shatan is at. I'm quite surprised at, but he kind of needs to be around that Pudge to give him mana. Pudge needs to be able to survive here and needs to be able to spam out his hook a little bit, because he's actually getting last hits with his hook. In the meantime, nobody coming bottom to try and defend their tier 1 tower.
Dire's bottom tower
Tell me why. They have a lineup that allows them to just be, well, be reluctant to go for initiations. I mean, they have an anti-mage. They are fine. They have a Nature's Prophet. They're fine for late game. Secured. It is Dabeluvva that should be trying to make something happen on the match. Dabeluvva, who is the one that should be feeling some kind of pressure here. They do take down the tower, and it is MMH that picks up the last hit for that. He's got 1700 gold right now. And if you look at the net worth, he is aiming to keep up with the anti-mage. Anti-mage has, of course, got the first blood and the tower hit as well, so he is going to be a little bit ahead. In terms of last hits, he's slightly behind, but that's also because of that tower push, of course. But only 3 last hits behind. But yeah, this Pudge should be trying to make something happen on this map right about now. He is the one to make the hooks happen. And I'm just really, you know, we're following him. Because he needs to make it happen. Yeah, free farming anti-mage. Apparently Dabeluvva is okay with it. They let it happen. They're not gonna put their Darkseer there again. I mean, we saw what happened last time. But they need to have something to be getting themselves ahead of Tell Me Why. And that something would then be the Pudge. It's not really happening right now. No rotations. There is a smoke up now on the Pudge though. Smoke up on Puck as well, however. And to be fair, if he's gonna hook someone, who's he gonna be able to hook? If you're able to hook the anti-mage, which is great, you have to get the dismember straight off, and you can't do it by himself. He needs to have something else. Assuming that, yeah, anti-mage does have 1 level in spell shield, which is very powerful against the rot, of course, of the Pudge. And they're all going top. They smoke up. They've got the lion there, so extra disables are there. Iron shell there as well. Everything relies on that hook though. Or I just walk up to him and dismember. That's the way to do it. Haha, no dismember needed. The hook just from point blank. That's a kill. Nice kill for the Radiant team, Dabeluvva, the Australians. Courier came around to check out. It's an empty courier though. I'm quite why was it there? Maybe it was still bringing something. Anti-mage is almost ready with his... Whoa, wait a second. Shaitan, trouble, Shaitan dead. I was gonna say, of course, Battle Fury. But that was a Keeper of Light to go down. 4 heroes in the mid lane for Tell Me Why. 4 heroes. Ooh, very close on the hook there, but keep being very careful. Being very confident that he was not in hook range there. But 4 heroes in the mid lane means one thing. Towers, and it means another thing. Because right now, these 4 are trying to force everybody. Oh, that's a Crystal Main right there. No dismember there though. The rot is not going to be enough. In comes a Dream Coil as well. And Upper will live. Pops himself is just fine.
Dire's bottom tower is
Seems like he wasn't expecting to hook someone. No follow-up available. We now also have a Hand of God, Hand of Midas for BZ. But one thing I was saying, like you have 4 heroes mid, and they forced everybody to be mid as well from Dabeluvva, and that of course gives more space to the anti-mage to farm. Anti-mage was getting hooked again, getting impaled again, getting dismembered now again. Not even needed. Not even needed. Finger of Death coming in, of course, still a very long cooldown. But taking down the anti-mage for the 2nd time in a row, that's the good stuff. That is really delaying that Battle Fury, and that's the thing that you need to be doing. Because when he has that Battle Fury, he'll be able to farm from anywhere, and he won't be that restricted to the lane. He will also, of course, be able to farm very effectively in the jungle, while right now he really wants to farm on the lane, because that's where you can get the most effective farm.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
More mana for the lion. And actually, both kills on the side of Dabeluvva are on the side of the anti-mage. We almost have a blink dagger, by the way, up on the puck. That might be a change of pace for Tell Me Why. Might make them even more aggressive. Try and go for those last tier 1 towers. Mechanism up on the Darkseer though, that will allow Dabeluvva to fight a little bit more, well, longer, more aggressively. We almost have a BKB ready up on MMH as well. And perhaps when they have that, they will try to go for some 5-man Dota of their own. And of course, knowing that they're going to be up against only 4 helps them. And you know, normally the thing that a Pudge can do is that a Pudge, in theory, wait a second, Homo Missile, Hex, call down, this should be a kill. Naga Siren, nice vacuum. Crystal Main goes down as well, double kill going the way of MMH. I'm looking for the next target, 4 heroes on this bottom lane. We still have the Keeper of Light in the mid lane pushing that one back. This might actually be a tier 2 tower. Nah, they back off.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
But one thing that a Pudge is good of is if you are fighting 5 on 5, a Pudge can make sure you fight 4 on 5 because he can hook someone out, kill someone off before the fight starts. If you're already aware that you're going to be fighting 4 on 5 because you know that an anti-mage is still going to be farming, so you'd only be up against the 4 people that would try and, you know, delay the game. You're going to be able to make it fight 3 on 5 if you get a good hook off. And that's going to be allowing you to steamroll through that. Should be allowing you to steamroll through that, let's put it that one. The gold graph going the way of Tell Me Why, right? Still, but it's only 750 gold, and that's really nothing at this stage of the game. Experience graph looks a little bit more how we feel it right now, because of course later games, later kills give more experience. And so far, Dabeluvva has been able to pick up all the like, there were 2 kills for Tell Me Why at the start of the game. But then there were 4 for Dabeluvva at the last part of the game. 2 of which just happened, of course, on the bottom lane. The other was all on the anti-mage. And now Smoke Up Dabeluvva looking for pickoffs. Smoke did not hit the Darkseer, but he will be bait.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, there comes another Hex. They want to go for the anti-mage again. In comes the Impale, in comes the Dismember as well, and the Finger of Death because they can. Killing spree on anti-mages, that's what Pudge is on. Hope they taste well. We do have a rotation incoming though. Another smoke, this time from Tell Me Why, looking for the bottom lane. They actually go for the mid lane. They already have a Medallion of Courage, by the way. So Roshan is an option from them, especially since they have the Nature's Prophet. And Gyrocopter will take the Ancient stack that's here with the flak cannon that he has. Oh, Puck. Careful there. In comes a Dream Coil up on 2. Silence there. Dream Coil. Riptide. That's already one dead. Looking for the second. BKB turned on. Cooldown comes down. He's still alive. Everybody else runs instead. And that is a Gyrocopter home save. The hook hits up on the Lion. So a bit of a miscommunication there. Look at the disable Hex. No, it's not in time. They don't get anybody, but... Well, at least Tell Me Why only got the Keeper of Light. And they didn't see the Ancient Camp. Gyrocopter lives. He uses his first BKB charge, 10 seconds. Okay, fair enough. It's actually not that bad to get that out of the way. But it could have been worse. For both teams, I guess. If the hook actually would have hit. Bit lucky there for Tell Me Why. Meantime, the Blink Dagger, of course, already on the puck, as we already saw. Let's see if we can find some new items. Doesn't look to be any new items, actually. Mechanisms are done. Darkseer has one. And actually, nobody is starting to build one yet on Tell Me Why. We do have the Battle Fury ready. We saw that. Treads are also done. He's farming inside the... Whoa, inside the Radiant Jungle. In the meantime, Balls is in a lot of trouble there. Tries to TP himself out. Will not be able to do that though. Nature's Prophet able to get the kill. No deny either. The funny thing is, if he didn't have his rod on, probably would have lived.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Gyrocopter going from Helm to Dominator. Mid lane is where the action is gonna happen, by the way. Mid lane is where 4 people of Dabeluvva are grouping up right now. They only took 1 tower so far, but they want to have more. They know that they need to be the ones to be applying the pressure here. Are they gonna go for another smoke? Or are they just waiting for someone to go into them, which is something they can wait on for a long time because it's not happening. As long as Anti-Mage is free farming, Roshan is not being taken, their towers are not being taken, Tell Me Why is quite okay with just hanging back, waiting and seeing. Oh, the hook. He actually got the puck as he went for the rune. Double damage rune still picked up, but Pudge gets the kill. Which is quite a surprise, but he gets hooks. He does. 400 ping. I'm gonna say it again. 400 ping is what this Pudge has. And that's a lot of ping even if you're playing a normal hero that doesn't require skill shots. Oh, another one! Blink away just in time though, but this anti-mage really needs to leave his lane right now. Need to just run home. There's no regen for the Naga Siren. On the Naga Siren.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Bottom lane, pressure coming out from BZ. Of course, that's what Nature's Prophets do, split pushing. And giving some gold to the Darkseer here. Darkseer's already got 1200 gold. I mean, the tower is not down yet and won't go down right now, but the next time it gets pushed, it will be going down. Tower will end up getting dropped here. Tell me why he gives that up.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
They need to. Their anti-mage needs more farm. If they want to fight, they should probably not fight 4 on 5. 4 on 4. They want to have the upper hand. Especially with this Pudge actually getting some hooks going. Pudge who TP's bottom to get it with a lion. Seeing what he can do here with his anti-mage if he can get lucky. In comes a Surge looking for the Hex. Ooh! Anti-mage. Going for the gold on the Ancients just in time. Try for a hook here from Balls. Doesn't get it. Blind hook. Hastrun will get picked up by the Keeper of the Light because he can and because he knows otherwise someone else will. And they actually see the ward. They should have seen it. Oh, actually no. Well, that's a shame.
Dire's bottom tower is
So this Pudge walked right past the ward. They know that he is waiting around there. The ping comes out. Sentry ward gets put down. Close one. No cigar. Tower still getting harassed. I mean, it's already on 106 HP. It will go down. No deny possible. All outer towers now dead instead of tell me why.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Darkseer in the meantime. 2400 gold. Happily farming. Probably going for a pipe. Anti-mage stuck in the forest. They find him though. Blinks himself further. They know exactly where he is. If they can get this hook going. Ooh, he blinks away. Just in time. He does still have a TP though, but he is he's gonna be forced to use it soon. Everybody TP's middle. In comes a song. Stopping the Pudge from going in. Illuminate. So cleans out some creeps. But this is Tell Me Why backing off. They did take the tower though. Which is nice, but they can't. We see what Dabeluvva tries to do. Dabeluvva tries to go for fights. They try to find the pickoffs. They try to find action, but they just can't find it. Tell Me Why is doing a very good job at just playing too careful. Well, you can say too careful, but of course, I mean, it's logical. I understand it because they have an anti-mage. They have no rush trying to do things. And as long as they're farming by Crystal Maiden, as long as they're farming the Radiant jungle, the Dire jungle, and the lanes, they're gonna be happy with the situation. Crystal Maiden dead by Pudge or not. And Dabeluvva, they know that they can't stand against a Nature's Prophet later on in the game and an anti-mage that's fat. They need to find things, but the thing is, with the rotations that they make, they're actually sacrificing a lot of farm for those rotations. Tell Me Why is ahead on experience, ahead on gold. Oh, not that much though. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's really little amounts. But the fact remains that at this point, Dabeluvva should be ahead. Let's see if they can actually kill off the puck. They should be able to. He's hexed up. The cooldown is still ticking. Gyrocopter with the kill. The rest backs himself off. I say the rest. But Nature's Prophet still picks up the courier and now is in a world of pain. Still has a Shadow Blade. 7 seconds is how long he has to survive. The hook misses. Phase boots are used. It looks like he can use his Shadow Blade again and he will be safe. Homo Missile will not hurt him. They don't have dust.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And he TPs himself towards the anti-mage to take down the Radiant Ancients, so they're just really taking all the farm away from Dabeluvva. Hastrun picked up by the Pudge. That might reward him with a kill or two. Or at least with 1 kill. Maybe Anti-Mage if he is lucky enough. Level 15 Anti-Mage, level 12 Pudge. Anti-Mage though, he is very evasive and it's just so tough to take him down. Especially without a Lion to just continuously shut him down. Naga Siren creating some illusions. And Punch TPing away towards the bottom lane. But still, tell me why it's just not forcing the issue at all. It's a farm camp. It's just everybody farming and just evading fights. And Dabeluvva, even though they try to find fights, but they try to find fights that are favorable for them. So if they go 5-man pushing, it won't be that favorable anymore, because then Tell Me Why has been able to recuperate, get all their heroes there, and actually get the dream call going, get the song going, and all that jazz. And that's not really good for them either. They need to be catching their enemies by surprise. So as long as they're not able to do that, they are not going to try and force out a fight. Maybe they get a tier 2 tower though. It looks like they are. Well, that's at least something. They have to be careful though. Nature's Prophet pushing on the mid lane. We have top lane getting pushed out as well by Puck and Anti-Mage. And the TPs come in to force out the counter pushes. Keep of the Light already back in the mid lane. And Anti-Mage farming bottom. Surprise. Oh, why not, right? Have got the medallion, go for Roshan, fair enough. Not with the Nature's Prophet though. I mean, I said that they could do this at 20 minutes in. Well, they can do this right now as well, and there's really nothing that Dabeluvva can do about it. First of all, they don't even know that this is happening, because Anti-Mage blinked himself in, Nature's Prophet walked himself in Shadowblade. Is this too late? Anti-Mage taking all the stacks, also the ancient stack that is here right now. This is so insane. I mean, his goal per minute is insane. 340, and Gyrocopter tries to keep up. He's got himself an MKB. But I'm fearing that the moment that this team will actually have a team fight, it will be such an anticlimactic team fight, because Tell Me Why is the one that got ahead. Nice hook though. But the Invis is there, still a Hex. And the Anti-Mage goes for the Lion, perhaps. No, now for the Punch. Still, maybe. Oh, they actually get the Aegis! Anti-Mage goes down. Will we get back up with full HP though? They chase down the Nature's Prophet. One more hit needed. There we go. Anti-Mage blinks himself down. And Nature's Prophet is the one to actually die. Aegis taken. And Lion, of course, still living, which was the most squishier one. And Punch as well, actually. Who got burned away from all his mana, but had still bottle charges, so he's got some mana again. But Nature's Prophet dead might be an option for Dabeluvva to try and make something happen. Their tier 2 tower on the bottom lane is already dead, but it looks like they might try to go for the tier 3, but we already have the TPs incoming. Puck will prevent that from happening. And Anti-Mage just killing off ancients on both sides. Come on.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Dabeluvva doing as much as they can without really forcing a fight.
Radiant structures are fortified.
They still almost lose their tier 2 tower though. But yeah, they will lose their tier 2 tower, but they might be in time for the deny. Yeah, deny will be the case. One more hit from the siege creep. There we go. And Darnell able to get the deny going. Denies are actually very important. Of course, since the last patch, or at least a month or so before TI3, towers actually give a little bit more gold. Especially depending on who last sits. If there's a tower, or if there's a creep last sitting, or a player. And that's a hook up on the Puck. Wait a second, Puck will die. But yeah, denying a tower therefore all the more important. But they get some hook. They have ownage called for them. This Pudge is actually doing really well compared to 400. I checked it and I will check it again. Balls sitting at 429, 432.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
+400 ping for the Pudge. It's insane. In the meantime, Nature's Prophet is also pushing, or Anti-Mage is also pushing now. Going for tier 3. And right now, as Dabeluvva is taking the time to TP out, they will get caught. So they can't really do that yet. Oh, Lion. In comes the Hex. They're gonna turn and burn this Naga Siren. The Impale comes as well. That's Naga Siren dead.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Why did I type something? Oh, the hook on the bottom lane hits. Nature's Prophet though is already invisible. And they still don't have detection. Now they have it. Shaitan has a gem obtrusive, but he was too late. They did lose their tier 3 tower and almost actually lost the Rex.
And run.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
And the pushes continue. Game is still not over, but this Anti-Mage, I mean, even though there's more kills for the Radiant team, this Anti-Mage is just getting out of control. He's got 7,200 farm gold. 7,300. 7,400. And now Blink Dagger up online is nice for initiation. I mean, they still can't kill off the Anti-Mage. And the thing is, all the farm of Tell Me Why is on the Anti-Mage right now. So if they are able to shut him down, they have kind of removed, you know, 18k gold from the map, and that will help them greatly in a fight. If they kill off the Anti-Mage, they should be able to win a team fight, but good luck doing that first. And right now, it's not the team fight that Anti-Mage is strong, it's not the fighting, it's not the gold, it's actually the ability to split push that is making him really annoying. Nature's Prophet does the same thing, and even though of course Dabeluvva is getting a little bit of ground as he is as Balls is doing the taunt, it's not enough. Oh, hello. Dismember. And the hook. Is there enough damage? In comes the song. And that should be allowing this Naga Siren to live. Unless the home missile hits. Actually, that home missile might just kill her off. Unless it gets killed off. It gets killed off. So Nature's Prophet not needed there to save his Naga Siren. Naga Siren lives. Tier 2 tower under attack again. And they know they need to push out the top lane because these melee racks being bare with the split push that's on the map on the side of Tell Me Why, it's just you can't leave that top lane alone. It's just very simple. It's just the way it goes. Nature's Prophet now also with the Hex, so next time if he is split pushing, wait a second, fight, call down, Impale, misses, Finger of Death still there though, and Puck still gets hooks to death. Ownage gold again, but in comes the Anti-Mage. He's actually going for it. He wants to have the Lion. Lion already out of mana. Mana Void will clean him out. And that's the Ownage cycle broken. Invisibility rune gets scouted out by a centaur. Centaur that belongs to the Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter who uses the centaur to get a bit of stacks for ancients, but I don't think he should be doing that anymore. He's got a satanic, which is nice, but I mean, Anti-Mage has taken those ancient stacks as well. And he's gonna do it right now again. He's gonna realize that it just got farmed. Moves back away, links himself away, continues farming mid. Nature's Prophet farming on the bottom lane and pushing out the lane as well. Almost 10k gold in favor of Tell Me Why. Experience graph still very even, but considering there are 7 kills difference and there's only 2,500 experience difference, it's not even that big of a deal. And Nature's Prophet, actually, I mean, he has a hand of Midas. I was normally expect Nature's Prophet at this point to be fairly far ahead. Wait a second. We have a Hex up, Pudge. A lot of trouble for Pudge. In comes an Impale up on 2. Nicely done, but it is the Lion that will pay for that one with his life. Goes down, Gem on the floor as well because of that. Down goes Balls as well. Nice Illuminate and cooldown though. Very nicely done, but only kills off the Naga Siren in the end, and it's not enough. They need more. Anti-Mage already burned all the mana on the Darkseer and on the Gyrocopter. Comes back to go for the Gyrocopter. The Mana Void does not enough, but a couple more last hits, and this is a team wipe. This is a fat Anti-Mage, and Crystal Maiden will gladly take the gem back. I think they actually have 2 gems right now, because Puck has 1 as well, and that one, of course, was owned by Shatan, or bought by Shatan, I should say. And this is, maybe the beginning of the end of Dabeluvva. Of course, we're in a loser bracket. It's a best of 1, so this is the only chance that you get. The hard up on the Anti-Mage, as if it's nothing, still has almost 7k gold in his inventory. Still has a Quelling Blade. In the meantime, on the top lane, Anti-Mage and Nature's Prophet. Fortification helps out, but the fortification now already off. Here comes the Pudge, looking for this member. Finds it as well. In the meantime, illuminates, and Finger of Death's going on the... Ooh, on the Nature's Prophet, who still died, but Anti-Mage just takes one last swipe at the ranged or the melee ranks, and the melee ranks die. In the meantime, Crystal Maiden split pushing, the awesome right click power. I mean, she can do that at this point. Why not, right? Why not? Why not? 600 gold for the Gyrocopter, who, well, so far he only died once this game. I mean, kills wise there, it's not going that bad, but that team wipe was the only time that he died thus far. The only one that actually bought back was the Darkseer, who still has 2900 gold, by the way, but they're trying to counter this Roshan go here. Cooldown misses. In comes a Hex, up on Lion, Dream Coil up on 4, BKB turn on, in comes the Anti-Mage, already Lion dead, looking for the next target, maybe for the Anti-Mage, Illuminate. No, they get himself out. They get themselves out. The song, will they counter-initiate? They wait for the wall to disappear, perhaps. This Anti-Mage illusion is actually quite powerful. There's no wards up for either team. Naga Siren having some vision in the pit. And Oak shut in. Hello Naga Siren, welcome to the Roche pit, and down you go. And Gem of True Sight dropped as he goes. In comes the Puck trying to steal the Aegis, but it's the Gyrocopter that still picks it up. The hook misses. And nobody else dies. Everybody TP's out. Smart choice. Frostbite is not going to be in time from upper, and that will mean that this fight has been successfully taken by Dabeluvva. Though they did lose their tier 3 tower in the Rex in the process. That's Nature's Prophet and Anti-Mage for you. The split push is gonna be there every single time. In the meantime, BZ going from bottom lane to top lane, knowing that he can try to take down the ranged Rex. Is in a lot of trouble right now though, getting Hex, getting a Earth Spike in the face, and getting killed off as well. Serves him right for being as annoying split pusher as he is. Nature's Prophet buying back as he can, sends through his ultimate, just wants to stop the push from happening. And it's working. I mean, that bottom lane, the top lane already pushing out. You've got Anti-Mage pushing bottom, he's got a butterfly on the courier. And you've got Nature's Prophet pushing top. So this forces Dabeluvva back all the way. All the way. And there's nothing that Dabeluvva can do apart from wait and hope that Tell Me Why can make a mistake somewhere. And lets himself get caught out of position and then allow for a push. Because they can't go for a straight 5-up push. They won't be able to find a fight. Fair enough. But they will get split pushed and they will lose their last range racks. And because their backdoor protection is then gone on the mid lane as well, they'll lose their mid lane. Leaving their base for too long is just bad news for them. Ancient's being taken down by Anti-Mage because he can. Anti-Mage continuing pushing top, 4.5k gold. in his inventory once again. Pretty damn rich if you ask me. $4K gold also up on the Nature's Prophet. He already has his Eye of the Vice. Curious to see if he is gonna go for a Daedalus at some point. Really, his personal preference. Wouldn't even be surprised to see Necronomicon at this point. I mean, it's so close to being over. Just one more time they have to lure Dabeluvva, sorry, to try and take a fight, or make them believe that they can take a fight without taking any repercussions, and then just of course take their barracks anyway. Bottom lane, level 25 for this anti-mage. Take one more look at the experience graph. It's gonna be going to even at some point. Anti-mage highest level in the game at the moment, level 25. Compared to the level 20 of the gyrocopter. It's sick. And the drawing on the minimap, you just saw this, like, basically it's this. I don't know what's happening with my arrow, but that is all in control from Tell Me Why. It's kind of weird though, look at my drawing.
Regeneration.
Looks kind of cool. But oh well. Sorry. Distracted. See? Oh. That's not good. Anyways. This should be basically just hold out until the anti-mage is actually fed enough to go high ground. I'm kind of expecting to be to Tame My Wild to be the one, or Tell Me Why to be the one to initiate at some point. Right now they haven't had to because Dabeluvva has been able to, or they've been able to split push. Punch with the Force Staff. Might be making some more hooks possible for him. Of course, once again, you're watching the Neolution GosuCup Asia. We're in the 9th edition at the moment. Oh, Anti-Mage gets hexed up. In comes the Earth Spike as well. There we go. Call down. Is it enough? In comes a Dismember. No way out for Anti-Mage, but is it enough damage? It doesn't seem to be. It's not. He is alive. 140 HP. And they had it so perfectly done. Wait a second, another engagement and another kill they can't get. But they had it so perfectly done. Waiting until the last moment to get the impale. Not overlapping any disables. But they couldn't get it done still. Well, the ranged Rex on all sides are under attack. Naga Siren Illusion is actually going for the tier 3. Actually going for the Rex top. It's kind of surprising. Would have done more damage on the bottom lane, but nice try. In the meantime, bottom lane has Darkseer going down. Anti-Mage with the Mana Void gets Force Staff into safety. We'll be able to be safe. I mean, they need a Lion to continuously shut him down. Hook on a creep only. Keeper of the Light, better be careful there. He has a Force Staff though, feels safe. Oh, there's the Reclaimed again. Yeah, so the Aegis that was on the gyrocopter is now gone. And this is the push-in that Tell Me Why needs. They've got the pushes at the right place, the creep waves are at the right place, pushing in top lane where the ranged barracks are already dead, pushing in bottom lane where the ranged barracks are about to go down. And actually they're not going to defend that anymore. Looks for a hook, find the anti-mage. Maybe Dismember, can they get it? No, they cannot. BKB turned on, Dreamcoil's already there though, but in comes a song. And that means that Gyrocopter is the only target alive. Nobody ends up going down. Darkseer ends up buying back. Tier 3 tower on a little bit of attack. And a song used for disengagement. Wow. Basher and Mana Boots picked up by the Anti-Mage and he still has 4.3k gold. And he still continues to farm as well. And one might find it slightly greedy to and maybe just give some extra farm to the Naga Siren, let her turn into more of a semi-carry perhaps. We know that she can be. Of course, for people wondering, after this game we're gonna see VG Gaming versus Mineski, so don't worry about missing that one. From this point onward there are no more overlapping games. So you can just stick around and make sure you won't miss anything from GosuCup Asia, for sure. Are they gonna smoke? No, they don't need to smoke. They can just walk in and get the kills. Maybe they're waiting for Roshan though. That could be. Let's see how far Tell Me Why wants to go this time. In my opinion, they have the means to end this. It's 20k gold in their favor. Over 10k experience in their favor. Even though they have a level 25 that's not getting any more experience, they are still growing in experience per minute. It's terrifying for Dabeluvva. This is potentially their last game. Because it's only a best of one. It is loser bracket round number 1 game. But it looks like this anti-mage has got them by the balls. It's like, he's too fat. What are you gonna do against this one? He now also has an Abyssal Blade. If Pudge hooks him, we're gonna assume that this anti-mage is fast enough on his fingers. There's gonna be a Pudge that's gonna be dead. But yeah, most likely they are waiting for next Roshan.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Won't be put on the anti-mage though, he doesn't have any inventory slots for that. But this is like beating Dabeluvva to death with a spoon. Wooden spoon. It's effective, but it doesn't go so fast. Tower already down to half HP. Riptide! Never mind. If he would have Riptide, he would have not had his creep stolen by the Nature's Prophet. Nature's Prophet, who still has 3.1k gold. I feel like he should have some more items though. Actually, he picked up a level 3 Necronomicon. Wow! I actually suggested that right! How about that? I am wondering if I actually said that out loud. I think I did. Awesome. Thank you, BZ. That's an Aegis, going for the Nature's Prophet. Can we now fight, please? 28 kills in 48 minutes. With an anti-mage that's as fat as an anti-mage can be. And still some gold to spare to buy back a couple of times if need be. With an Invis rune as well. And no sentry wards here by the Radiant team, by Dabeluvva. Yeah, he's going into the Lion first. The only one that can stop this anti-mage. The only one that can lock him down. Lion already dead. In comes the Pudge, hexed up, and down he goes. Crystal Main, his ultimate, forces everybody away because it's very scary. Nice Dream Coil, locks up on the Keeper of the Light as the Dark Sea already gets picked up. Keeper of the Light able to retreat back to base. And MMH sitting next to the Confidence tier 4 towers, but it doesn't matter. Tell Me Why goes for the Rax, goes for those. Oh, that's still Keeper of the Light dead, by the way. He actually suicided for that. Well, GG gets called. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter one bit. Anti-Mage just walks into the fountain again because he can. Titanic still popped. Nobody dies, but it doesn't matter. GG is called. It will be Dabeluvva that will be out of GosuCup Asia. We will see. Tell Me Why in the loser bracket finals up against either Mineski or VG Gaming, whoever loses the next game, because we are gonna see the winners bracket finals, VG Gaming versus Mineski. Stick around.